In the shadows of our world lie enigmatic tales that will send chills down your spine. Brace yourself as we explore the most chilling and mind-blowing creepy facts that will leave you questioning reality itself. Step cautiously, for within these whispers of truth lie tales of haunted places, where the echoes of tormented souls still reverberate through time. Uncover the mysteries of eerie occurrences that defy all logic and challenge the very essence of our understanding. Here, the inexplicable takes center stage as we unravel the enigmatic realms of the supernatural, where ghostly apparitions roam the night and shadows seem to come alive. From spectral encounters to unsolved mysteries, each tale will beckon you into the unknown, beckoning you to question what lies beyond the veil of the ordinary. Fact number 1. A dark forest with twisted trees and fog rolling in. Deep within the heart of the woods lies the concept of the Uncanny Valley. Humanoid figures that almost resemble us, but not quite, evoke an eerie feeling of unease. This peculiar sensation, rooted in our primal instincts, warns us to tread carefully in the realm of artificial likeness. The Uncanny Valley warns us of a delicate threshold, where our instinctual responses collide with the realm of the artificial. Minor imperfections, a vacant stare, stiff movements, or an unnatural smile trigger a primal alarm, causing our emotions to falter. Despite the uncanny challenges, these human-like creations find applications in various fields, from medical assistance to entertainment and even customer service. But the journey towards seamless integration remains an ongoing quest, a delicate balance between innovation and the preservation of our emotional comfort. Fact number 2, an old photograph of hikers in a snowy landscape. The Dyatlov Pass Incident of 1959 remains one of the most haunting mysteries of our time. A group of skilled hikers met a tragic end in the Ural Mountains, their tents ripped open from the inside. Their deaths, shrouded in enigma, continue to baffle investigators, leaving us with more questions than answers. Inexplicably, something caused the hikers to abandon their tent in a panicked rush, leaving behind vital supplies and warm clothing in the biting cold. They were ill-prepared for the treacherous weather that awaited them. Days later, a search party found the hikers' bodies scattered across the mountain, frozen in macabre positions. Some were shoeless, others dressed only in undergarments, as if fleeing an unknown terror that defied all reason. Speculations and theories about the incident abound. Was it an avalanche, a military accident, or something far more mysterious? Conspiracy theories whispered tales of yetis, secret military operations, and extraterrestrial encounters. The Dyatlov Pass Incident remains an enduring testament to the boundless mysteries that lie within the uncharted territories of our world. It is a haunting reminder of the perils that accompany human curiosity and the indomitable spirit of those who dare to explore. Fact number 3, an ancient manuscript on a dimly lit table. Step into the mysterious world of the Voynich Manuscript, an ancient book filled with bizarre illustrations and an indecipherable script. Despite the efforts of experts throughout the ages, this enigmatic tome remains an unsolved riddle, leaving historians and linguists scratching their heads. The Voynich Manuscript is a perplexing enigma that has captivated the curiosity of scholars, cryptographers, and enthusiasts for centuries. Named after Wilfred Voynich, a rare book dealer who acquired it in 1912, the manuscript's origins and purpose remain shrouded in mystery. Written in an unknown script and adorned with intricate illustrations of plants, astrological charts, and bizarre figures, the manuscript's pages seem to contain a hidden language that defies decipherment. The text's elusive nature has led many to question whether it holds any meaningful content or if it is simply an elaborate hoax. Despite countless attempts to crack its code, the Voynich Manuscript has resisted all efforts at translation. Linguists, historians, and codebreakers have attempted to decipher its characters and uncover its secrets, but the manuscript's unique script has defied all known linguistic patterns. The illustrations within the manuscript are equally perplexing. Depicting unfamiliar plants, celestial objects, and women bathing in intricate pools, these drawings seem to invite interpretations ranging from botanical studies to alchemical symbols. However, like the text, they remain open to speculation and debate. The time and place of the manuscript's creation are also sources of uncertainty. Radiocarbon dating places its creation in the early 15th century, during the Italian Renaissance, but the actual location and authorship remain elusive. Intriguingly, the Voynich Manuscript's allure lies not only in its mystery, but also in its potential to challenge our understanding of history, language, and communication. As technology advances and new insights emerge, the quest to unravel its enigma continues, reminding us that even in our age of information, there are still mysteries that remain tantalizingly beyond our grasp. Fact number 4. An eerie, abandoned building with dim lights flickering. Enter the realm of the stone tape theory, where the past echoes in the present. Could certain materials retain and replay past events, leading to ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena? The chilling idea of residual energies lingering in the fabric of reality challenges our understanding of the world. The stone tape theory is a concept that suggests that emotional or traumatic events can somehow be recorded or imprinted onto inanimate objects and the environment, much like a recording on a magnetic tape. According to this theory, the energy or emotions of people involved in significant events, such as intense emotions of fear, anger, or sadness, could somehow leave an imprint on the surrounding materials, which could then potentially be played back under certain conditions, leading to ghostly or paranormal phenomena. The stone tape theory is often associated with paranormal and supernatural explanations for ghost sightings and hauntings. It proposes that these apparitions are not necessarily the result of spirits or consciousness, but rather a playback of past events that have been stored in the environment itself. The term stone tape comes from the idea that stone and other building materials have the ability to retain these imprints over time. Just as magnetic tapes store audio and video data, the theory suggests that certain materials could store emotional energy or events, which can then be replayed under specific circumstances. These circumstances might include changes in temperature, humidity, geomagnetic fields, or other environmental factors that trigger the playback of the recorded event. It's important to note that the stone tape theory is not widely accepted within the scientific community. There is currently no empirical evidence to support the idea that emotional energy can be imprinted on physical objects in a way that can be later played back. Most explanations for ghostly phenomena and hauntings tend to focus on psychological factors, misperceptions, hallucinations, and the power of suggestion, rather than on paranormal energy imprints. While the concept is intriguing and has been explored in literature and media, it remains largely speculative and is not considered a mainstream scientific explanation for paranormal experiences. Fact number 5. An image of Nelson Mandela with the Mandela Effect text overlay. Prepare to question your own memories as we explore the Mandela Effect. Collective false memories of historical events have led some to ponder the existence of parallel universes or alternate timelines. How can so many people remember events differently from how they occurred? The Mandela Effect is a phenomenon where a large group of people remember an event, detail, or fact in a particular way, only to discover that their memory is incorrect when confronted with the actual evidence. The term Mandela Effect was coined by Fiona Broome, who noticed that she and many others believed that Nelson Mandela had died in prison in the 1980s, even though he was actually released in 1990 and became the president of South Africa. The Mandela Effect gained prominence as a popular internet topic and has been discussed as a case of collective false memory. It's important to note that the Mandela Effect is not about individual memory lapses, but rather the shared misremembering of events or details by a large number of people. The Mandela Effect has been attributed to various psychological and cognitive factors, such as confabulation, the creation of false memories, suggestibility, and the way the brain stores and retrieves information. Memory is not a perfect recording of events, but is influenced by personal biases, cultural influences, and cognitive processes. The phenomenon also highlights the fallibility of human memory and how shared misconceptions can develop and persist over time. The Mandela Effect has sparked discussions about the nature of reality, the reliability of memory, and the influence of social media in amplifying and reinforcing false beliefs. It's a fascinating aspect of human psychology that continues to be explored and debated by researchers and enthusiasts alike. Fact number 6. A cosmic background with stars and galaxies. Venture beyond our world into the unsettling great silence. Despite our quest to find extraterrestrial life, the eerie absence of contact with advanced civilizations leaves us wondering if we are truly alone in the vastness of the cosmos. The Great Silence, often referred to as the Fermi Paradox, is a concept in the field of astrobiology and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI. It refers to the apparent contradiction between the high probability of the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations in the universe and the lack of evidence or contact with such civilizations. In other words, it's the puzzle of why we haven't detected any signals, signs, or other indications of advanced alien civilizations, despite the vast number of potentially habitable planets in the Milky Way and the observable universe. The concept gets its name from the physicist Enrico Fermi, who famously asked during a lunchtime conversation in 1950, "Where is everybody?" Fermi's question arose from the realization that, given the vast number of stars and planets in the universe, there should be many civilizations technologically advanced enough to communicate with us. Yet we had no direct evidence of their existence. The Fermi paradox remains a fascinating and unsolved puzzle in the field of astrobiology and SETI. It raises important questions about the nature of life in the universe, the potential challenges of interstellar communication, and the fate of advanced civilizations. Scientists and researchers continue to explore these possibilities and seek answers to the great silence. Fact number 7. A historic illustration of a pregnant woman. Witness the haunting phenomenon known as coffin birth, where death begets life in the most unsettling way. Rare and macabre, this occurrence reminds us of the complexities and mysteries that surround the circle of life and death. Coffin birth, also known as post-mortem fetal extrusion or post-mortem fetal expulsion, is a rare phenomenon that occurs when a pregnant woman dies and, due to the decomposition process, the gases generated inside the body cause the fetus to be expelled from the womb after death. This process can result in the fetus being found outside the mother's body when her remains are discovered. The phenomenon occurs because the buildup of gases, particularly methane and other decomposition byproducts, can create pressure within the body cavities. In the case of a pregnant woman, the pressure can be strong enough to push the fetus through the birth canal and out of the body. Coffin births are more likely to occur in cases where a pregnant woman has been dead for a relatively short period of time, and the decomposition process is still active. Factors such as the stage of pregnancy, the position of the body, and the environment in which the body is placed can all influence the likelihood of coffin birth. Historically, coffin births have been documented in various cultures and time periods. However, they are extremely rare occurrences and often attract attention due to their macabre and unsettling nature. In some cases, historical accounts of coffin births have contributed to cultural beliefs and legends surrounding supernatural occurrences. It's worth noting that advances in modern embalming and funeral practices have reduced the occurrence of coffin births in contemporary times. Additionally, forensic experts and researchers study these occurrences as they can provide insights into the decomposition process and the factors that influence the postmortem behavior of the human body. Fact number 8. A computer screen showing the dark web logo. Descend into the ominous world of the dark web, a hidden realm where illicit activities and chilling content lurk in the shadows. The anonymity it provides adds an eerie layer to the already spine-chilling nature of the internet's underbelly. The dark web is a term used to describe a part of the internet that is intentionally hidden and not accessible through traditional search engines like Google or commonly used web browsers. It is a subset of the deep web, which includes all web content not indexed by search engines. The dark web is intentionally concealed and often associated with illegal activities, anonymity, and privacy. There is no specific dark web logo that universally represents this hidden part of the internet. The dark web is a diverse and decentralized space where individuals and groups operate anonymously, often using specialized software like Tor, the onion router, to access websites that are not indexed by standard search engines. Due to its secretive and often illicit nature, it doesn't have a formal logo or symbol. However, there are certain symbols and imagery that are sometimes associated with the dark web in popular culture or on various websites within it, but these are not official or standardized. Such symbols might include anonymous masks, images of hackers, and references to encryption and anonymity tools. It's important to note that while the dark web is sometimes used for illegal activities, it also serves legitimate purposes, such as providing a platform for whistleblowers, journalists, and activists to communicate and share information securely in countries with strict censorship laws. In summary, there is no universally recognized dark web logo, as the dark web is a decentralized and secretive space with no official branding. It's a complex and often misunderstood part of the internet with a wide range of uses, both legal and illegal. These are the creepy facts that challenge our understanding of reality, leaving us with a sense of wonder and trepidation about the unknown. The world is full of enigmas, waiting to be unraveled, and as we continue to explore its dark corners, we can't help but wonder what else lurks in the shadows.